Hey friends, welcome to Biblical Studies Today Sermon Spotlights. It is Sunday, March 9th. I am back in the pulpit today after a couple of weeks off and thinking about John's Gospel and John 15. We've been walking through John 15 and I pick up in verse 18 and through much of the rest of the chapter, through verse 25. Here in this section, we have Jesus teaching further after the famous section on abiding in him and what it means to remain in him. And here he is speaking about his disciples being rejected by the world. And what we find that abiding in Jesus or remaining in him is not just a peaceful, settled kind of feeling, but actually being rejected by the world because we're going public with our faith. To abide in Jesus, to remain in him, is part of a public witness of him. And that's often going to be rejected. And here we have 6 if-then statements. Now, for you who are learning Greek or studying Greek, you're going to see these as first and second class conditionals. I'm not going to talk about that in the sermon at all, but I am going to use illustrations to explain it, especially those latter two, the second class conditionals. If Patrick Mahomes had not been drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs, we would not have gone to the Super Bowl. If I had not come, Jesus said, the world would not be guilty of sin. Now, what we have in these second class is almost a veiled causal kind of statement here. And Jesus speaking about himself, the reality of his coming and his person, and his disciples abiding in him, showing his presence and being rejected. Here we have abiding in Jesus and the public nature of our faith, remaining in him, and the rejection that we will receive. I'll circle back later and let you know how it goes. For more sermon spotlights, go to biblicalstudiestoday.com. For more information on biblical Greek and preaching, go to mbts.edu. See you soon.